Children, happy Raksha Bandhan to all. I think you have enjoyed the day with your brothers, sisters, cousins, and you have delicious lunch, right? Let me ask one question, children. How many of you know about the importance of Raksha Bandhan? Why do we celebrate it? Not only this festival, you celebrate many festivals without knowing its importance. So, dears, whenever you celebrate the festivals, try to know about its importance and reason behind it. Festivals means not only new dresses, delicious food, and fun, but to know the culture and tradition, the importance of it. And you know, children, everyone should know about its importance. You can know, you can ask your parents about it, and you can learn in the nowadays. You can see many things in the Google, isn't it? You can learn from the Google also whenever you are free. Okay, last session, children, I asked you to answer few general questions of the lesson one, and also I asked you to buy a new classwork, isn't it? Here are some instruction, children. Through my class app, I sent the classwork like keywords. The keywords already it is given in the textbook. Write those keywords and also rest I have given. Doesn't matter number here and there. Okay, no problem. You can continue the work. How many are given in the textbook? That and whatever I have given in the app. That also you have to write. And conceptual understanding, you can see on the screen. Already have kept the conceptual understanding and six questions are given and questioning hypothesis, one question. And this information skill is given no fourth bit that you can write by your own children. You can write it by your own. And coming to the through mapping skills. So mapping skills are not given here. So only the drawing picture is given. So you have to write the your drawing favorite animal and write 5 sentences about it, children. More than that, only 5 sentences about it. And appreciation also have given, and also the 10 fill in the blanks. Okay, you have to complete it neatly. And general questions right in the last page of the classwork. Children, every time you have to do the same. You have to follow the same after every lesson. No haste here. Take your own time to complete the classwork. Okay. But don't take too much long time also. Within 3 days, you can complete. You can write one day conceptual understanding and keywords. Write the keywords two times also. Okay. And learn the spell. And we learn three question and answers. Okay. I'll be asking the questions also after completing 2 lessons. Okay, now today I'm going to start lesson 2, agriculture and crops. Today I'm going to start the new lesson, agriculture and crops. Children, as you know, when you get up early in the morning and complete your morning works, and your mother gives you a delicious breakfast, afternoon lunch, and night dinner. We eat it and enjoy it. You all know that food is our basic need. Yes or no? Yes, food is our basic need. In lesson 1, we learned about the ancient man. What he used to do? He used to always move in search of food. Okay. And later on, he learned how to grow crops. But in present generation, are we growing crops by ourselves? No. So then who is growing crops for us? Yes, you have learned from childhood that farmer grows crops for us. Yes. Then how is growing crops? What is agriculture? What are crops? Actually, who are farmers? What do they do? How do they grow crops? What are the difficulties that they face? And what are the types of cultivation they do? What are the different kinds of crops? These all we will learn in this lesson. Okay. Coming to the page 15. Observe the picture. Here the numbers are given picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, picture 4, picture 5, picture 6, picture 7. What does the first picture tells us about children? What the man is doing? Two ox are there. He is doing something. What it is called? It is called plowing. In first picture, the man is plowing, okay, with the help of two oxen. Okay, and in the next picture, so this is first picture. Here are the steps of cultivation of crops. Why we are saying this? Because how farmers grow crops. What is the first stage? Here are the stages of the agriculture. What is the first picture? He is plowing the field. That means he is clearing the land and making the soil. He is tilling it. Okay. Second picture, some women you can see they are sowing the seeds. What is the second picture tells us about? They are sowing the seeds. And third picture, and you see children not only sowing the seeds, but it is irrigated. The field is filled with water. So to grow the plant, you know the water is very, very essential resource, isn't it? And third picture, see the man is removing the weeds. He is cutting the crop. That means he removing cutting the crop. And fourth picture, the people are taking the crop and collecting together. And fifth picture, they are weeding it and separating the crop. And in the sixth picture, you can see they are storing into the bags. What they're doing? They are storing into the bags. And seventh picture, they are taking the crop to the market. So, what are the stages of agriculture? First picture is plowing. Second picture is sowing the seeds and giving the water resources. Third picture is weeding. Fourth picture is third picture is cutting and weeding, and fourth picture is collecting. Fifth picture is gathering the crop. Sixth picture is storing it, and seventh picture finally they are taking the crop to the market for a sale. Okay, so these many stages are there in the agriculture. So, children, what are the people in the picture? Now, look at the questions given below. What are the people in the picture doing? They are growing crops. In the different stages, they are doing different works. Which crop did they grow? Can you see what the crop? It is paddy. You know, children, paddy means nothing but the rice. When it is the brown color cover coat will be removed, no? Then you can see the rice, what we eat daily, isn't it? State the different stages of cultivation of the crop. I said no. What is the different stages of the cultivation? What is it? Plowing, sowing, cutting, weeding, storing, okay, gathering and taking into the market. Now, whose services are needed in the cultivation? Only one single person can do all these things, children? No, he can't do. So he needs some labor help. Okay, so now you can understand how many people have to struggle to grow a crop. Is it? You can see in the picture also. What are the tools used for? Okay, what the tools they will use? Simply only the men is enough? Huh? No, they need some to use. Okay. Next, what's the question? What are the seeds? Where are the seedlings brought? How they are processed? Okay. So, where do they gather the seeds? Isn't it? How they are processed? This also we learn this lesson. What is agriculture? What are required for agriculture? So, what is agriculture? You understood the process of growing crop is called agriculture. Is the crops are called agriculture. Is called agriculture. What are required for agriculture? What it is required? We need some tools. We need seeds. We need water. Okay, we need labor. So many things we are need. Now we have learned the stages. It, it's not easy to cultivate the crop. Yes or no? After seeing this, we understood that it is not very easy to cultivate the crops. In the pig, we are talking about the paddy. Okay, we are talking about the paddy. Children, you know, 3 days takes to grow? We don't know. Really, children, it takes 90 to 110 days. Once again, I'm repeating, children, paddy takes 90 to 110 days. That means farmers sow seed and he till the land and he'll keep ready and he sow the seeds in the month of June and July because it is a rainy season. And when he get the harvest, he will get the harvest in the month of November and December. Okay. You can observe many people hard work is hidden. Now you understood the process of growing crop is called cultivation or agriculture. Whenever we want something like rice, dal, etc., we buy from the shop. Within minutes, we cook and eat and satisfy our hunger. But that each grain we eat is produced by farmers' hard work. But children, the each grain we eat is produced by farmers' hard. We are getting food because of farmers. Imagine, children, what would happen if farmers stop cultivation? Just imagine, nothing. We will die of hunger. Okay. Now come to the page number 16. Here, I want to read the paragraph once you listen. You are aware that the process of growing crops is called agriculture. There are different stages involved in agriculture, right from the plowing of land to the final harvesting of crop. We have to till the land, arrange for water sources and services of different people. Okay. We also need to use different farm equipments in the different stages of cultivation. Okay, we need the equipments. Equipments means nothing but the tools to cultivate the. Okay, what happens? I don't know, children. What happens if farmers stop cultivation? If they stop cultivation, there will be no food. If there is no food, we die of hunger. Who are the people dependent on agriculture? How? Many people are dependent on the agriculture. See, if you go to the villages, you can see the many people depend on the agriculture. And main, our India is dependent on the agriculture. Our primary economy stands on the agriculture. What are the different crops grown in your villages? That we can find out. If you go nearby villages, now you can see many crops, they will be growing. You can ask the farmers also. Do your villagers consume the entire crop yield produced in your village? See, this is a question, children. See, the farmers, they produce lot of crop. Will they keep for them only? What they will do? Yes, their livelihood depends upon the farming only, on agriculture only. So, why do they keep? They do the crop livelihood and they are feeding many people. So, they will sell in the market. They don't keep entire yield with them. What do farmers yield? What do? They sell in the market and it is distributed to the country, isn't it? Now see the second para. We all get our food because of farmers growing crops. People living in villages and cities depend on farmers for their needs. People in cities can get the required food items because they are growing crops and sending them to cities. If people in villages do not export their crops to other places, then people in cities not get food to eat. Yes or no, children? Here, the people, what they will do, they'll export from the villages to the cities. And from the cities, we go to the shop and we will buy. Yes or no? If they don't export, what will happen? To the cities, the food will come? No. There are efforts of many people behind the food we eat. Then there are efforts of many people behind the food we eat. We must visit the farmers nearby to know their hard work. If you go anytime to the villages, children, okay, when you visit the villages, you can meet the farmers and find out how they will cultivate the crops and what are the problems they will face. isn't it? Now here are the questions, children. Down here you can ask, if you go to the farmer, you can ask these questions. Okay, like what is the name? What is the name of the crop you cultivate? And what is the water resources you will use? Whether it's from borewell or whether it's from the well, okay, or from the river or from the canal, you can ask. And what are the different tools he will use? And where do they get the seedlings from? Okay, different fertilizers they use, because many crops, insects, they will spoil, no, insects and other harmful things, so that they will use the fertilizers, and what type of fertilizers they use, and what do they do with the yield. Yield means the after harvested crop is called yield, children. Harvested crop is called yield. How many acres are being cultivated? That means every farmer will not have the same land, isn't it? Each farmer will be having different land. Okay, some will have 3 acres, some will have 10 acres, some will have 20 acres, some will have 50 acres. Okay, depends upon his own this. Okay, woman, what is a woman role? Yes, women also will participate in the agriculture. Yes or no? You have seen in the pictures, isn't it? Women also do the hard work. They help the farm work. Now, coming, so children, now you should know making Maggie is easy. Yes or no, yes? Making Maggie within 2 minutes is very easy. But it is not easy to grow crops. Yes or no? It is not easy to grow crops. It needs lot of efforts of many people. So don't waste food, children. I see many people after coming to the school, your mother will cook. Okay, morning, she'll prepare so many things for you. I see some children, they'll come and throw the food. So now you understood how much hard work is there behind the food. So you should not waste the food. Each grain, if you waste, that is the effort of farmer, you are wasting it. Now, coming to the page number 17, you can see the agriculture 2.2 agricultural equipments. That means equipments means tools. Here, ancient time, early they used tools made up of stone. Okay, that time there were nothing, isn't it? The man was not civilized. He was not modern. So he used only the tools made up of stone. He used to do the sharp stones and he used to use it. Later, he invented iron and used the tools made up of iron and also wood. So later on, he iron, isn't it? And he invented the different tools like harrow, spade, sickle, crowbar. Okay, in present generation, man has civilized. So he has improved his new style of farming. He is using modern equipments like tractor to plow, plantation machine to sow, harvesting machine to cut, and paddy cutting machine will be separate, etc. These all are the modern equipments. This we use of machinery as help the farmer. Okay, we use to help the machinery is used to help the farmer. Now see, you can see the top line is olden days tools used by the farmer children. First line like plow. Plow means we can say in Telugu it's nagali, isn't it? Harrow. Harrow means in Telugu they can something they have it is papatamu means it makes the level of the soil. Okay, it makes the land level. And next is the spade. It also helps in leveling the land. And sickle to cut. Crowbar. Gunapam we will say, no? Gunapam or something gaddapara. So to dig. They used to use this. But in modern generation, what a man is using, he is plowing the field with the tractor. You can see the plantation machine. He's planting. He's tilling the land with the tractor. Harvested machine. You can see he's cutting the crop and putting together, and paddy cutting machine. So there are many new modern equipments, isn't it? Now, this this machinery has helped the farmer in reducing the manual labor and also speed up the process of cultivation. So why he is using? Because he need the less labor and he can speed up his work also. But children, whether all farmers afford these machines? Are you thinking? Because all farmers are not rich. Some are poor too. Can all will have the same money to buy the machines? Okay, so they even after spending the money, does it work properly? So there are many advantages and disadvantages too. Okay, now let me read the 2.2 one more time. Please listen to me. Equipment plays an important role in cultivation. Look at the picture of some tools and machinery given below. Okay, I have explained, children, about the machinery. Top line is the uh, olden equipments, tools, and down line is the modern tool. Plow was used to till the field in the past. Now, tractors are used in land tilling. Nowadays, farm machinery is available for land preparation, planting of seedlings, weeding, and harvesting. The use of machinery helps farmer in reducing the manual labor and speeding up the process of cultivation. Okay, so it is good or bad to use machinery for cultivation, children? Is it good or bad? So both the ways it is there. Sometimes it is good, sometimes it may be bad. It depends upon the use of the machine. Okay. Now draw the pictures of other tools that farmers use. Okay, you can find out what are the other tools the farmers will use. And you can list out the equipments, tools that farmers used in the past and those being used presently. Now, can you see this down picture, children? Name of the agriculture activity. Okay, for plowing. In the past, what they used to use plow, and in the present, what they are using tractor. And if you go to the next leveling the ground, you can write, children, in that table. Leveling the ground, in the past, what they used to use harrow. Leveling the ground, harrow. And in the present, now leveling tool. Leveling tool is used. Okay, tomorrow I'll show you in the PPT. Okay, uh, sowing the seeds and planting the seedlings. What is the third point? So who will sow the seeds in the past? The labor. Who used to sow the seeds? Labor. And now plantation machine. Who is sowing the seeds? Plantation machine. Okay, the labor not needed at all. Now drawing water from borewell or well. So in the past, they used to draw with the bucket and they used to make a canal and they used to use the river water or canal water, the other water, or they used to have the labor to have a water resource. But now motor pumps are there, bore wells are there. Okay, they dig the borewell and they connect the motor and they will supply water to the fields. Now removing the weeds and yielding the crops. What is the removing the weeds and yielding the crops? Who is last in the past hoe and sickle is used, but now weeding is okay. The weeding machine is used. Now I think you have understood 1.1 and 1.2, isn't it?